Hey, Gabe, how's it going? You guys hear me? Let me know if you guys can hear me. Make sure. I think so. There we go. Good, good. Perfect. Thank you, Gabe. Thank you, Frank. Hey there, John. Alan. All right, guys. Where are you guys all from? Massachusetts, Thailand? California? And right across the border, Wisconsin. Very good. California. I wish I was in California. I played today, guys. I shot a video. A I shot 6 holes, and it was 37 degrees, and the real feel was, I think, 27 degrees. But it was sunny. Hey, Orlando, how you doing? So 26-degree real feel. Have any of you guys ever played in that? Les is back. Well, I was just chatting with Tom, and we are supposed to play on Thursday, but due to the 120. My brother lives in Vegas, and I told him he will never see me in the summertime. I can't handle 120 degrees. 28 degrees today in Vermont. Seven iron, only 3 holes. Was that what you? That's what you played today, Orlando? Hey, Tony. Thank you. Well, Tony, you just missed it. What I was saying is I shot a video today. I played 6 holes, and it was 37 degrees, and the real field temperature was 27 degrees with the wind chill. So that was pretty cold. It was sunny, but I don't know if I could play any colder than that. I shot a video on Saturday, and I just played a few holes. But Saturday I did a video that might be interesting. I shot a video on how to play in cold weather, so I shot that Saturday. Some cold weather tips. 60 and sunny. Very good. Yeah, Tony, that wow. Yeah, someone wanted me to shoot a video where I think I played 9 holes with just a 7 iron. You can handle it, Les. Where are you from again, Les? I forgot where you're from. You probably don't get much cold weather. Well, I was telling my buddy Paul just yesterday, because we were talking about filming within the next week or so. And I told him, Austin, Texas. Oh, yeah. I told him that, you know, for us to have a long golf season, you know, we got to plan some kind of iffy weather, you know. Yeah, Alan, where are you from again, Alan? Oh, Massachusetts. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, so today I shot that video, 6 holes uh, at a different course, and I shot a tip video, and I also shot, like I said, Saturday I shot the how to play in cold weather video. "15 years, you probably don't miss it one bit, Alan. You're not missing anything. You know that." Well, guys, I love having these lives because I think, you know, there's quite a few videos that I've done based on some of the feedback I got in these lives. It's kind of like helps me brainstorm for ideas. There's only so much time, but like I said in the last live, Hack Motion Golf, I've got that product I need to review from the live, and also I need to go visit Sub 70. I'm going to do that right around the first of the year, and they'll probably I'll review the facility and maybe talk a little bit about their fitting process, and maybe they'll fit me, and we'll see what they would come up with. Yeah. Deb, bring him back. He might buy me a round of golf. Waukegan, there's some good courses up there too. Yeah, I'm going to visit Sub 70 probably right around the first of the year, and that video will come out uh, probably late January or so. There's another, Deb, bring him back. They're putting some pressure on Deb now. Nope. All right, everybody put pressure on Deb to bring him back. So how'd you end up in Massachusetts? Work would probably be a big one. Oh boy, there you go. See if we can at least see if she'll say 50-50, Alan. Yeah, that was a good video. I like that video. Yeah, I'm gonna write that down, Devin. I really want to get that done. I've got uh, Brian, who I played a scramble video recently. Maybe I don't know, 3 or 4 weeks ago. I posted that, and Brian had a partner, and Tom and I were supposed to play against his partner, and it's so hard to get everyone's schedules together. I see a lot of names, like the same names. So I know you guys have been around a lot or a while, but Devin, I don't remember that name before. So Devin, are you a new subscriber? All right, Alan. We may have to send her like a. Oh, thank you, Devin. I appreciate it. So we may have to send guys. We may have to send Deb a Christmas card so that to persuade her a little further into getting Alan back to Illinois. So Tony liked 1,000 shots a day video. Thank you. I appreciate that, Alan. I really do. That means a lot. So guys, what videos any video ideas that you guys want me to do, um or any idea or any videos that you've seen recently that you really enjoyed, and maybe I can kind of make a different little spin on those. Tony said the 1,000 shots a day, he liked that one. Putting in general. It's funny, Gabe, because I shot 6 holes, and then I shot a few different like quick tip videos, and one of those was a putting video. Now that I went left hand low, I feel like I can how to read the putting greens and putting in general. Yeah, Les, we've got the Max Fly Tour video coming. Practice. That's true. Yes, I did. I've actually done every Trixon golf ball. even the marathon. Good question, Tony C. I would say if I had to pick a strength, I'm pretty certain I would pick my hybrids. Okay, well, I won't give you any hints to that ball, but the unfortunate thing about that review is I started out, the weather was okay, and the weather took a real turn, like cold. So, but I did do a few holes, and then I did the first two holes were okay. The last two were really cold, but then I did the indoor stuff too, so that's good. Yeah, yeah. The Highwood, yes, the hybrids. The Highwood is probably my favorite club, or definitely my favorite club. But just all the hybrids in general are, I would say, is definitely my strength. I did the Max Fly Tour. Thought I had it here. I did the regular Max Fly Tour because they have the Tour S and the Tour X, and I just decided to do the one in the middle instead of reviewing all three balls. Max Fly Soft Fly. Pine Meadows, I love that course. I love Pine Meadows. I remember I played a tournament there, and I ended up in a, a tie. I had a playoff with a young man who later turned pro, and but this was years before he turned pro, probably 4 or 5 years before he turned pro. And we were tied through 18. We had a playoff, and we played the round together actually. And he was hitting five woods, and he was just hitting this five woods so far off the tee, it was just crazy. And then the playoff, I hit like this, like just a great drive right down the middle, as good as I can hit it. And he takes out a 4-iron and hit it like 15 yards past my drive. it was it was it was crazy. But even with that being said, I still love Pine Meadows. Yeah, I don't think I've reviewed that soft fly. Well, if I get some decent weather, Orlando, I'll see if I can get some Max Fly soft flies and do a review of that golf ball. So Tony C, back to what you were saying about Aqua Woman. That video was one of the most fun videos that I've done. And it's the same thing with, even when I did the video with EJ, who I'm guessing will be on here soon. Um, I like doing those videos because, I think the big thing about golf, or one of the best things about golf, is you can play like any skill level. I can go out and play with, you know, some club pro, or I can go out and play with a beginner like Aqua Woman, or a beginner like EJ, and we can have a good time. And sometimes, I had almost probably 95% positive or 99% positive comments on those videos, but there was always one or two people that had something negative to say because they were watching a beginner. And it's just like, it's golf. We're supposed to have fun. Like that's, you know, I want to show some tips. I want to give you some information that can help your game. But if we forget to have fun, then it's no longer a game. And why are we doing it? Yeah, I remember a guy that when I was a kid, I played with, and I played quite a bit of golf with him. And he was maybe 20 years older than me, and I'm 14, 15, 16 years old. And he looked at me one day and he said, why you're not playing as good as you can, or why you're not, you know, doing your best or whatever. I forgot the word he said, but he's like, you're not having any fun. And since he told me that, I made a point to anytime I play golf, it's fun. Whether it's a tournament, whether I'm playing with a beginner, whether I'm playing with Tom, whether I'm playing with a good player, a bad player, doesn't matter. Like, it's a game. We don't get paid to do it. So the most important thing is to enjoy it, and you have to enjoy the process. Take no mercy. Oh boy, that goes right along with what I just said, Alan. Right? Take on the sub and take no mercy. Devin, I've done two What's in the Bag videos. I did, yeah, one for 2022, and then I did one in this probably April or May or something like that. I did a What's in the Bag 2023. I thought you'd be game for that, Les. The Bridgestone E3. Why don't I know about the Bridgestone E3? Is that a ball, guys? I have to look at that one. I did the Bridgestone E6. Wow. I don't know. Maybe you mean the E6, Devin. I never heard of an E3, or unless that's an older ball they had. I think this is the Bridgestone E6. I do have a review of that ball on the channel. Les wants to take me out and pummel me in Texas. Well, Orlando, I switched my pitching wedge is strong because I play those Z4, the stronger lofted clubs, or game improvement irons. So the pitching wedge is 43. So I had to get a 48-degree gap wedge. So go 43, 48, 54, and 58. And I pretty much focus on like a half shot. I don't really, I do like the quarter shots and things like that. I do more for feel or by feel. Yeah, older ball. Okay. Not yet. Not yet. I have not done that LA golf ball yet. Can't go wrong with those. Les is tough. Les is definitely up for the challenge. Les, what did you say you were one? I don't know, 1.8 or something. $2.1. Oh, okay. 1.8, I'd be in trouble. 2.1, I think I have a chance. I think I called that. I think I not called, I emailed LA Golf because I did get quite a few people looking for that review. So I emailed them. Sometimes I email the company to see if they want to send me some, like Ennis just sent me some. And actually, a lot of people were looking for the Mizuno balls, and I think I will be able to get some Mizuno balls soon. So sometimes I email the company because you guys know I've done like 55 golf ball reviews. So, 50 plus, you know, that's a lot of balls if you got to buy 50 dozen golf balls. So I'll email the company now and see if they want to send me some. And sometimes on occasion they do, but mostly they don't. And it was the same thing with the Max Fly. I emailed them first. They won't send me any, so I went and bought some dozen or a dozen. Yeah, Devin, I've done that Bridgestone E6. Yeah, I think Brian, who again you guys know from that the 2-person scramble that we played in that I filmed. Brian has a contact that either I get some Mizuno balls from him or through his contact. So I'm going to get uh, probably, I think they have three different balls. I'll probably get 3 or 4. Probably get at least a dozen of each. Yeah, that Bridgestone video is, I have a playlist so just check out the playlist with all the golf ball reviews on there. There's about 50, I don't know, 55 golf ball reviews. And the Bridgestone E6, that was one of the earlier reviews. All right there, John. Thank you very much, John. I appreciate you. Yeah, that is true. That is true, Alan. No doubt about that. So one thing I plan on doing also, guys, is some of these balls are as I said, I've got 50 50 dozen balls I've had to purchase for this channel. So some of those balls I have a lot of them. So I'm probably going to try to put together like a durability test. The one thing that the videos don't have in it is testing out the durability of the golf balls. Like if it's something obvious, when I go play 3 or 4 holes with the golf ball and I hit the balls inside, if there's like an obvious durability issue, I'll let you guys know in the video. But outside of that, I haven't really tested specifically for durability. Maybe just a couple videos. So I plan on taking like these balls that I have sitting in my garage and put them through a test and put a little video together. And it won't be about the numbers. It'll just be about how durable these golf balls are. Wow. Let's see. Wilson Force CB iron set. That does sound like a good deal, Dev, and I haven't never hit that iron set to know how it plays, but it does sound like a good deal. What do you mean, Tony? The basement or the simulator? Used golf balls, slightly used golf balls, Alan. So Tony, I don't know if you mean the basement from like the thousand balls video. Okay, okay. So the basement, I put together some birdie ball putting greens, which I'm thinking about maybe doing a video review of that product. But I bought some, I think they were 4 by 16-foot birdie ball putting greens, and I simply just seamed them together. So I seamed 3 4 by 16-foot greens together, and then I had a 2 by 16-foot and then a smaller one. So I seamed them all together, just rolling them out of the package and just with tape, basically masking tape. So putting the basement green together, I mean, threw that down in an hour or two. In the garage, the simulator screen, all of that is with PVC pipe. So probably, cutting it, sizing it, and all that stuff. I probably did that in a few hours. The green in the backyard, I did the green in the backyard first. That was a project. I basically took my time on that project, like throughout a summer. So I would get the dirt, I would, just do some digging. So I can't really say how much actual time, if I had to guess, like the whole time to build that green and the chipping green and the hitting bay in the back. Altogether, probably, if I'm guessing, 50 or 60 hours, but I didn't do it all in one fell swoop. I just do a little bit here and there. Those birdie ball putting greens are nice. Thank you, Tony. So any more golf balls you guys want to see reviewed? I know a couple of you guys said you'd like the golf ball reviews. I got LA golf ball, the Mizunos that I'm going to get, and the Max Fly Soft Fly. Kind of running out of balls that I haven't reviewed. Excuse me 1 minute, guys. Hey, hey, look, I am 50 years old, you know, like when you got to go, you got to go, buddy. That's why I went in the other room last. Yeah, Orlando, trying to respond to all the comments. You're right. You know, I do make a point to respond to all the comments. I will say this: all the comments except a few. Over time of having this channel, there's been about, you know, you guys are all great. 99.9% of people are great. There's been about 10 or 12 people somewhere in there that are looking for a fight. And those 10 or 12 people are the people that I've decided I just can't engage with anymore. So outside of that dozen or so people, everyone I try to get back and reply to all the comments, excluding those people who I'm sure are not on this live right now. Vintage tour balls. Snail, Volvic. I've done Snail. I have not done Volvic. And the one thing on this new snail balls that came out, I did not do the numbers at the end of that video because that was actually a video that Snail reached out to me to do. So I will. Someone else asked about Snail, and I said I was planning on at least putting a little video together to go over the numbers of that ball. So 82 Camino, vintage tour balls. How vintage are you talking about right now? That's funny, Alan. So, Gabe, on Live Golf and John Rahm, Live Golf is something that I just have not really. I know I haven't watched any Live Golf, and I was shocked. I was shocked when the PGA Tour announced like a partnership or whatever they were going to do, and I know that hasn't happened yet. I was shocked by that whole thing, but I haven't really paid a lot of attention to any of it. So I don't I don't know. I really don't think about Live Golf too much. I guess that's the only way I can answer that. I'm not going to watch it. I'm not going to watch John Rahm play on Live Golf. and I'm sitting there drinking coffee, Alan. So might not be the last break I have. So any Volvic ball in particular, Alan, or just any of them? Maxfly HT. I remember that golf ball, Les. So, guys, I think probably my favorite video is probably Seven Benefits to Being a Short Hitter. That's probably my favorite video. The rain video was fun too, and the etiquette video was a lot of fun also. So, guys, when did that golf ball come out? Someone's selling those Maxfly HT 100s on eBay for $80 a dozen right now. Yeah, not it. Hopefully I'd be able to get them for less than $80 a dozen. I'll look around. Oh yeah, yeah. Hey there, Jock. How's it going? No, Alan. I haven't seen the new. Well, I've seen the new Kirkland irons. I just haven't seen them in person, but I've seen them online. Do you know what those irons are going for, or how much? All right, so here's the Kirkland. I'm looking at the Kirkland 7-piece player's iron set, right-handed. It won't doesn't show a price. Oh, $500. Thank you very much, 82 Camino. Thank you. Yeah, Kirkland 500. True Temper Elevate 115 steel shaft. 4 through 9 iron and pitching wedge. 7 total clubs. Out of stock. Yes, it is. My Halloween video I played a few holes with some persimmon woods. And I think I had an old ball also. Bye, Tony. Where'd Tony go? Oh, there you go. I see it now. All right there, Tony. I'll catch you later now. Thank you. I have not played Bridgestone irons. Urban, I have not. I've never watched a live golf event. So I could buy a set. Yeah, they show out of stock on Costco. So if I could have bought a set and I sold them, and then I could afford to buy those Max Fly golf balls. Strata, yeah, that was a big name. I think the first I think the first new golf balls I bought when I was a kid was 15 pack of Pro Stabs, I think, from Kmart. You're talking about your back, Orlando. I'm like, who's back? Yeah, Urban, I need to do another video like that comparing. I did on Halloween, I did a Halloween special where I played like 3 holes with some persimmon woods and some clubs from the late 70s, early 80s. And but that was just a fun video. I just played a few holes with them with no comparison, no numbers, anything like that. I did a video like that a long time ago, so I may do that again. Matter of fact, I will. Because I think Brian talked about that a little bit in another the first live. He wanted, because I grew up playing with him when we were kids, and he thought it'd be a good thing to bring some of the clubs we played with when we were young compared to today. $1,000. Wow. Thank you, Orlando. That means a lot. That means a lot. I'm trying to keep it going. Well, I'm keeping it going. I'm not trying. I'm going to keep it going. Uh, Plan on sticking around Orlando for years to come. Like I said in the video that I did recently, I did get to a little point to where I was probably overly concerned with the numbers instead of just remembering, like I talked about, have fun, go out there, have a good time, um, and just make videos that you guys enjoy, that I enjoy doing. So I'm going to focus on that, and I think that's the key for me to stick around a long time doing this. Thank you, Alan. I appreciate it. Like I said in the other live, like when I did that merch shop, that video, I put the shameless plug video together, and I don't know, I did it, and I almost didn't expect you guys to support me in the way that you did by going and purchasing the hoodies and purchasing the hats, and there's other stuff on that site, all that shop also. Uh, that means a lot. That means a lot. You guys support me, and it really helps keep me going. I think the first day I did the buy me a coffee, uh, for support. And like I woke up in the morning and like someone had bought me like 5 coffees, like $25 donation. And I'm like, man, it's shocking, shocking. But you guys support me. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Irvin, I plan on, you know, I do so much content. Sometimes it's hard to keep up with the new stuff that comes out, but I'm probably a little bit late to the punch on that one. But I still do plan on doing a video on the golf ball rollback. So I want to put a video together. It may be a quick one, but my thoughts on that. So that's going to be a video. Yes, actual antique furniture. Les, you lost me on that. I might have missed something there. I don't know where that came from. Jock, the one club that it's not new. It's something for a year I've always thought about, and I really need a 4-wood. I've got a 3-wood. I hit it pretty good, but I think if I had a 4-wood, I would still have a decent gap between my high wood and that 4-wood, and I would have a little more confidence in hitting it from different lies. Hitting a 3-wood, I've pretty much got to have a really good lie or be in the fairway to be able to hit that 3-wood. So 4-wood will give me a little bit more versatility. So that's the only club I would probably change. And a 5-wood wouldn't make sense because the gap between that 5-wood and the high wood would just be, it would be too close. I'd probably hit them almost the same. Thunderhawk trophy. That's my favorite trophy. Tyler's professional. I probably have a couple of those laying around somewhere, but again, they're probably, like you said, they're probably lumpy and not worthy of play. I think that's true, Les. Good evening, GP. GP, we're bouncing around right now. Just ideas for videos, and any questions. That's pretty much where we are right now. Jock, I appreciate it, and I'm gonna try to give you as much content as I can, so you keep watching my channel. I think if we get going in 2024, if we keep growing, then maybe some good things will happen in 2024. Maybe we will get to a point to where we can do some collabs. So I think 2024 could possibly be a good year. If not, we'll wait to 2025. Thank you, Urban. I appreciate that. Oh, Persimmon Woods, I got you, Les. Now I get it. Uh, yeah, Urban. The funny thing is about the first sponsor video I ever did. I've got, like a lot of my videos. You guys are great, and most of the time, all the comments are good, and there'll be one comment. And there was one comment in the sponsor video, and that didn't make me particularly happy. And I just decided at that point, well, what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to make the sponsor videos as entertaining, if not more so, than the content of the video. And, sometimes I look at the video and I'm like, the sponsor ad is the best part of the video. So I like the sponsor ad. They're fun. They're fun. And I've got some ideas for about at least 4 or 5 fresh ideas in my mind for more sponsored videos. So yeah, Jock, and Callaway may be the way to go. I'm gonna look for a 4-wood. Well, it's my intention, but I've been saying that for over a year. So I end up switching back between a 3-wood and a 5-wood that has a gap that's too close to the high wood. So I switch back and forth because the high wood's not going anywhere. Oh, um, yeah. Oh, Jock, no doubt about it. No doubt about it. And if Gabe was open to doing a collab with me, like I think it would be great. But Gabe's channel is a lot bigger than my channel. And but so he probably doesn't know who I am, but if he was open to do a collab, I would make it happen in a heartbeat. Gabe is probably, to be honest, Gabe is probably one of the, off the top of my head, probably one of the few YouTubers that I think that really would be an awesome collab with. I was watching a YouTube video, a golf video earlier today, and I won't say who, but I'm watching this video and I'm like, this guy's a jerk. I'm like, I'm not watching this video again, And I think it was like his stick, like it's his thing that he kind of wants to be that guy that's hated, But I didn't enjoy the year. I'm like, there's no way I would want to be in a video with this guy, Thank you, Les. Thank you, Urban. Thank you. Thank you. So, Jock, you still got me thinking. You got me thinking more and more about this Gabe collab. out of every YouTuber, out of every golf YouTuber, that would probably be, I think, the most probably the easiest to mesh with, personality wise. Thank you so much, Jake. Thank you. So we may 2024 we may get a collab with someone like that. Oh man. You're gonna make me you're gonna, you're gonna make me choke, Jack. Come on. Oh boy. Where's Gabe from, guys? Like where's he film out of? Do you know? All right, you got it, Les. Thank you. I always try to get my doggy to make an appearance, but he's camera shy. He walks right up to the door and then he hears me talk and turns around. Hey, Battle Axe, how are you? Tampa, Florida. I didn't know that. Wow. No, no. No, Alan, my dog walks to the door and he's camera shy. He won't come in to say hello to the people. So I see if he would I was seeing if I could get him to come in, but no. Battle X 65. Battle X, I've never seen that screen name there. You new to the channel? On that note, Alan, it may be soon though. It may be soon. Gabe does seem like a decent golfer though, too. I haven't watched a lot of his videos, but I think he's a good golfer. Oh, very good, Battle Axe. Thank you. You got a favorite video you like? Wow, 2 years. Yeah, you messed me up with that one, Jock. That would have not been funny. Oh boy. All right, break time, guys. He actually runs from me when because he knows my dog knows I'm trying to get him to come into the room, and he runs from me. Oh, that's a good question, Jack. What's that channel name? I cannot remember. Hmm. All right, guys, help me out with a little test here, then, if you can. If you can remember, what is the first video that you've seen on the channel, or that I played today, Battle Axe. So yeah, the courses are open. I played today, and it was a very uh, cold video I shot of 6 holes and then a couple tips. But it was cold. It was cold. It was 37 degrees with a wind chill of 27 degrees. Jock, I feel like Jock, I feel like if I don't know how you play golf, but I feel like however you play golf, you'd probably beat me because you had me laughing the whole round of golf. Probably wouldn't be able to hit the ball. Oh boy. No, no, you just keep me laughing though, Jock. That would get it. That would get it. So one of the videos that brought a lot of people in was the how to break 80 video. And I think that was back in February where that video started to do a lot of views. So any of you guys, was that your first video? Battle Axe, where are you from? Madison, okay. The dog, he's a mix of a Australian cattle dog and a Chihuahua. Ah, Tyler VX, okay. So Jock, that's interesting. Tyler VX. So ball review. Are you ready to come in here? So Alan, what does that mean? What videos don't make sense? So what videos don't make sense? So Jock, back to Tyler's AVX, Battle Axe says probably first saw you do a ball review. So I always find it interesting when I do the polls and I ask what videos do people want to see or your favorite videos. And I don't know about you guys, but it's most of the time golf vlogs are the highest. Like everyone wants, there you go, Adam, how to break 80. A lot of subscribers from that video. So a lot of people want to see me do more golf vlogs. But then the golf ball reviews are how I get more people in. So I guess to ask you that same question, Jock, Talos AVX, Battle Axe, same thing, a ball review. Now, what are your favorite videos to watch? I get it now, Alan. Yeah, I think more people like those videos, Alan. So I think, that's the thing that I have to try to always balance is you have videos like that, um, like those golf ball reviews that are bringing in new viewers, new subscribers to the channel. Yeah, that are bringing new subscribers to the channel. Um, but the vlogs are, I think, what most people, once they get on the channel, I think most people like seeing the vlogs and seeing, what I told Tom this. I said it almost seems like, the more I explain about the shots, the better. The more I explain what I'm thinking, the better. Thank you, Bodacious. Yeah, consistency wise, the ball reviews and the club reviews would be even more. But consistency wise, yes. Outside of the how to break 80 video, which for me, that how to break 80 is the first video or the only video on the channel that actually hit very recently. I think it's at like 102,000 views. And the amazing thing about that video to me is the subscriber to view ratio is like just way more than any other video. Most videos, if I get 1,000 views on the video, I may get 4 or 5 new subscribers from that video. How to break 80, if I get 1,000 views on that video, it's gonna get it'll get 20 or 30 new subscribers. Like, and I've watched that video several times. Like, I can't figure out what about that video makes so many people subscribe. Because I did a how to break 90 that more people out there need to know how to break 90, and that did well, but not as well as the break 80. Thank you, Battle Axe. We're not going to hold that against you. You can always go back and watch them, though. One thing for sure, Alan, when and if I get to 79, I definitely want to stop counting. There's no doubt about that. I have a strong desire to stop counting if I get that number. Hey, I got them eventually, Jock. Oh, thank you, Jock. And I've got some videos coming out soon over the next week or two to where I got maybe a little more creative with some camera angles. Guys, I'm out there 99% of the time by myself, filming by myself, so it's hard to change camera angles and different views and all of that. But there's some videos coming out. I think I played 9 holes at Mistwood, which, if you guys know Mistwood, it's a challenge. And I released a video playing Tom at Mistwood 9 holes, a couple months ago. But that course is a real challenge. But I was playing 9 holes, and there weren't, because of the weather, there weren't a lot of people out. So I was able to move around and do some different camera angles that I think are pretty interesting. The rain, how about the rain video? That was one of my favorites too, especially with the little musical interlude at the end of it. How about the super speed videos? Those I stopped doing those like way back February, March. Yes, Battle Axe. There's no going back. There's no going back. And I want to do a video on that, another video on putting on that, because I noticed something different just about my release with right hand low versus left hand low that kind of explains why I'm putting so much better. I agree, Alan. Maybe we'll start with a play day to where, we pick a day and all the subscribers play golf. We just we can turn on our cards. The logistics would be tough on that one, though. Oh boy. Did you actually see any of those videos I did on the super speed training, Alan? I don't know if you saw those, but those were first of all, it's grueling. My least favorite video, my least favorite video was week 8 of super speed training, because I had viewers that made comments that they wanted to see the workouts, because eventually I started doing fitness to where I was doing stretching and weightlifting and stuff like that, which I actually started yesterday back lifting weights again. And but there's viewers that were commenting that wanted to see the actual workout. So I thought about it a while, and I'm like, I don't want to do it. And I actually titled it, and now some of you guys are going to go look at it, but I titled it my most embarrassing video ever. And I actually showed the whole work. Well, I mean, I cut it up, but I showed all the exercises I was doing, the bench pressing and the squats and the deadlifts and all the stretches and the kettlebell swings. And it was pretty embarrassing. It was pretty embarrassing. because I put on some weight. I'm trying to lose it again. But it was my least favorite video. But it's still on the channel, so you guys can go look at that. Yeah, Jock, it's funny, but as soon as I started, people were saying, "Oh, it's going to take a while to get used to it." Soon as I started it, like the hand position did feel a little awkward, but it took all the flinch out of my stroke. So, that left hand was just pulling through, and the right hand was along for the ride. So, broke 90 for the first time after a 9-year layoff. Wow. That's great. That's a great job. Great job. I appreciate you. I'm glad the videos are helping you. That's what I say. That's what I want to hear, guys. I want some of those tip videos that I do. If some of those tips help you, you know, that's that means a lot. I had a viewer, a subscriber, like a week ago, like just nitpicking like one little thing, and it was something on a yardage, and I'm like, it's like it was like 2 or 3 yards. He was saying, well, you shouldn't hit this club this far. I'm like, it's such a small thing. I'm like, and this is what you got out of this video. The fact that you couldn't believe I carried this club, you know 3 yards further than you thought I should carry it. Like, there's so much value, I believe, in some of these videos. Like, to nitpick 3 yards was kind of unbelievable. Stretching. Oh boy. Oh. I just learned what it was myself, Alan. So I never thought about that, Jock. I never thought to make your hands both flinch at the same time. That would be pretty good. I'm so glad. I'm so glad you're getting some. I don't know how to pronounce that name. Lost yo one, lost yo one. Um, I'm so glad that you find value in those. And I was saying earlier that it seems like some people, like, the more I talk, the better. So I try to talk and explain the shots a little bit more now than I did in the past. The Callaway Diablo ball, I think, isn't that a, don't get those from, thank you, William. Callaway Diablo. Are those the balls, like they sell those just in like Walmart or somewhere, I believe? Hex Diablo ball. Okay. Alan had to think about it a while. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Okay, Callaway Hex Diablo ball. Where do we get that golf ball at? Where do we get that golf ball at? I'm going to write that one down, William. Okay. No. Oh, here comes Bradley. Amazon also. Okay. I don't know. I feel like I might have seen that golf ball in like a Walmart or something. So I wrote that down. Callaway Hex Diablo. Live is not complete until I hear from Bradley. So you guys talked about, I forgot who said a Mr. Short Hitter Open. Mr. Short Hitter Open. But if we ever do get to the point where we can do a Mr. Short Hitter Open, then I'm going to see if I can hire Bradley for like a stand-up comedy routine. Maybe after 9 or something. Bradley has been keeping me entertained, and I've been laughing for, I don't know how long you've been around, Bradley. 6 months, something like that. Maybe longer. Maybe longer. Probably longer than that. Probably longer than that. But at least 6 to 8 months, Bradley has been keeping me entertained. So I appreciate that. You're hired, Bradley. Can I pay you in Callaway golf balls? Oh, jeez. Manhattans and Callaways. You got it. And then we'll have Alan leading the stretching. You'll lead the stretching exercises before the round. Family scramble for Christmas Eve day. Wow. The way the weather has been here, I would not be surprised if I could play Christmas Eve day. It's crazy. It's supposed to warm up. Now, when I say warm up, I mean 45 degrees in Chicagoland area. But that's definitely warm enough for me to play unless the wind's blowing. Bradley, I played today 37 degrees with a 27 wind chill. So I played 6 holes today and shot a very cold video. Q Star Tour versus Z Star. Well, the Z Star is my go-to golf ball. So if money is not an issue, I'll take the Z Star over the Q Star Tour all day long. I did play the Q Star Tour for a little while, but I've been playing that Z Star for at least a few years now. My advice on upgrading irons are generally, if it's not broke, don't fix it. If you hit them good and you like the way you're hitting them, you might want to try. It doesn't hurt to try something else. But if they feel good, you like the launch. I mean, I kind of feel like you need a reason to change. And even at that, when you go get fitted for them, you need to make sure you're hitting them better than you're hitting the previous. You need to make sure you're hitting the new ones better than the ones you're hitting now, not just further. And then that goes with the fitting thing, because if you got fit for the set you're playing now, they may be good enough. How old are they though? That's another question. The other wouldn't fly. Yep. Wow. 1996 Hogan Edge forged irons. Now that kind of changes. That kind of changes my opinion. 1996. I mean, unless you're hitting them where you want to hit them, like that's kind of rare for most golfers. You probably could do better than a set of clubs from 1996. I always say like irons, you can play irons for a long time, but that's pretty old. That's very old. Oh, cool. Very cool, William. Thanks, Bradley. I appreciate it. Yeah, I've got a viewer, I think, a few viewers, but you know, I think his name is Old Sarge, something like that, who really kind of helped me understand that he's the first person that kind of outwardly said it, where he was talking about how he just, when he put, like he's trying to teach his grandson based on some of the things that I'm saying because he doesn't really play anymore. But he said when he played golf, he just would just hit it as hard and as far as he could. And he said that's the way he played golf. And he never really thought about a lot of the things that I talk about strategy. And he's the first person that really said it to me like that. I was thinking that the people that are getting a lot of value out of the things that I'm saying are mainly like beginning golfers, people that have been playing for 5 years or less. But here's someone who he played a long time, and he just hit the ball. He hit it as hard as he could, as far as he could. And he said he wished he thought differently back when he was playing. So, I guess I'm helping. I guess the point is I'm helping more than just beginners um, think about golf differently and think about strategy. Yes, when you're saying irons, old irons, I wasn't thinking you're talking about 1996. I was thinking, maybe you had a set of irons that were, 8 years old or something like that. But if you get fit, you're gonna end up better. You're gonna end up better off getting fit for a new set versus something from that old. No doubt about it. You're gonna see improvement. Thank you, William. That a way to teach him a lesson, Jock. Don't let those clubs disrespect you. Wicked Smart Golf. I'd never heard of that book. Maybe you guys can help me title a book. You know, The Short Hitter's Guide to Course Management. What do you call the intro to the book? Is it just the intro? What do you call that? I have Bradley see if he could write that for me. Five to 8 year old irons. I like it, Bradley. Prologue? Prologue? Prologue. Am I pronouncing that right? Okay. All right, I got a lot of good ideas here, and I'll start writing this book too. And Bradley, you're going to work on the prologue for me, right? Thank you, Andrew. Where are you from? Someone else just mentioned that Callaway Diablo, so we need to write that down. William Morris mentioned that, and Kathy Day. I did do the Warbird 2.0 at some point. Oh, okay, okay. Car keys. So the Callaway Diablo. So maybe for a subscriber Sunday, we'll do Callaway Diablo for William Morris and Kathy Day. I got a Max Fly Soft Fly for Orlando Jack. Devin wants a 2v2 scramble, which hopefully I'll get some decent weather so I can get another match going. Tom and I are going to play on Thursday and maybe Saturday also. And Paul and I are supposed to play here soon. So maybe Paul and I will do a bogey and you're out match with Tom. Alan's got the LA golf ball, Mizuno golf balls, Snail Volvic, comparing old clubs, Irvin, golf ball rollback. Have to do something on that golf ball rollback. Bradley, 5 to 8 year old irons, compare on course and inside. 39 degrees expected. Don't care. Hey, I get it. Where are you from? 39 degrees. I keep repeating myself, but I played in 37 today with a 27 wind chill. So Connecticut, yeah. If I ask, Les is gone, and Les is in Texas. So if I asked him the coldest he'd play, he'd probably say, 65 degrees or something like that. Someone asked me that. That was like one of the first questions. on the live today. And I said today was pretty cold, 27 wind chill. That's cold, cold. That's cold. I wouldn't have been able to play 18 holes, no doubt about it. Skiing tomorrow. Yeah, Bradley, all the courses are by you are probably closed for until what? March or April. Yeah. Hey, that's same thing here. 64 in Dallas. Northeast Texas. Okay. Les was in Texas too. Texas is where my main sponsor, the sponsor videos you guys see once a week from Clean Green Golf Balls. I believe they're in, or I don't say I believe, I know they're in Texas. And I talked to one of the owners, and I hope to one day, it probably won't happen this winter, but I hope to one day visit Texas, visit their facility, and do a video indoors of how they do everything. So I think that would be pretty cool. Aim point putting, I don't really have I have never really tried aim point putting. You know, I don't even know a lot of people that use it. You know, the only time I remember playing with someone that used aim point is in 2018 was the last time, or really last time I tried to qualify for the Illinois Open, and I qualified that year. And one of the young men that I played with, he was using aim point, and that's the only time I've ever seen anyone do it. I've never tried it. For right. Kelly Coates, what's up from Kentucky? What's the weather like in Kentucky, Kelly? Wow, April if you're lucky. $45 today. So how's your season like? Do you play all through the winter there, Kelly, in Kentucky, or do you kind of have to? Well, I won't say you. It kind of depends on the weather, but can your tolerance for the weather? But can you play all winter in Kentucky? I really don't know what the climate is like there. Well, you should be a little warmer than it is here, which points to a possible road trip from Mr. Shorehitter. Yeah, I would think it was at least 10 to 15 degrees warmer than here. That's pretty bad, Bradley. Had to pour your hot coffee down to thaw the grass out. Yes, I am, Kelly. Probably 10 to 15 degrees, a little warmer. Wouldn't you say, Kelly? PXG, that'd be a nice facility to visit also. PXG. Yeah, I may see if I can do something there and check them out. So you guys have any more video ideas or anything or any questions? Box set of clothes. Okay. Okay, a vid about mid irons versus different lies. Okay, okay. I like that. Low point control, Andrew. I like that. Okay, sir. Great video. Yeah, I got you. Below feet, tight lies versus fluffy. You got it. You got it. You should play it where it lies. Fluffy. Low point, great idea. Thank you, Tom. Thank you. Another month and you're back. Man, that's great. That is great, Tom. Thank you. So Battle Axe, I didn't forget you there. Yes, I've heard of Maltby playability factor. Um, I had a set of Maltby clubs. There was a gentleman who, now we're going back 20, 25 years. There was a gentleman who I knew golfing. Actually, I knew him from playing pool, but then we started golfing together, and he basically was kind of a hobbyist club fitter, and he made me a set of Maltby irons, and yeah, so we talked about playability factor, so on and so forth. So yeah, I know a little bit about that. He got tired of actually doing all of that stuff, and one day he never told me, but one day I get this big package in the mail, and it was like all his equipment that he used to bend clubs and all that stuff, that he just mailed it to me with a note that said, maybe you can use some of this stuff. Course manager for various players, sure his big hitters and such. Okay. All right, Kelly, I like that. Thank you. Thank you. Lost Yo one. I have no idea whether I'm saying that right. Thank you. Could be Lost Tio one or Lost Tio one. All right, guys. I use these lives as a kind of a nice brainstorming session. It really helps me to kind of figure out what you guys want to see. I also like to know what videos that I've done recently that you guys enjoy or like. Thank you, Kelly. Yep. You know, Tom we kind of got busy towards the end of the year, and the problem is the days were getting shorter, and it just became difficult to do some of those vlogs. But we got a plan on Thursday. We're going to play a short match, and I believe on Saturday. So Tom and I are going to try to play Thursday and Saturday, and also plan on trying to play with Paul this week also. Bradley, I was mentioning the super speed video week 8, which I titled my most embarrassing video ever, where I went through all the exercises and the weights and the stretching and all that stuff that I did in that week 8, to where people were asking, they wanted to see the actual workout. So I was so embarrassed to show that, for people to watch a video of me doing squats and deadlifts and stretching and all of that. But, as I always say, you guys want to see it, then I'm going to deliver. So I sucked it up, and even though I was very embarrassed by it, I made the video. So if you never watched that video, please don't go back and watch it. Okay? Thank you. Thank you, Kelly. Thank you. I need to. I asked this during the last live, and I'll ask it again. One thing I always tussle with in my mind is like the videos that I make. I want to make something that you guys are going to enjoy. So it's all about you. It's not about me improving my game or working on my game. It's, trying to help you get better or help have you entertain you. So I just don't know whether you're going to be entertained by me making a series of me trying to improve my golf game. So I always kind of tussle with that a little bit, to where I, make a series of trying to get to scratch or trying to get better than scratch. And I don't know if that's something you want to see, or would you want more of, how how to break 80, how to break 90, whatever that might be. How to break 100, how to break 90. Yep. Those I enjoy those videos, Andrew. My favorite video, I said earlier, my favorite video, 7 benefits of being a short hitter. Probably my favorite video. The rain video was fun because I did the little music video that I did at the end of that was fun, which I kind of plan on doing the same thing for. I just did a video on how to golf in the winter. Just filmed that about 3 days ago. I plan on maybe doing a little musical interlude at the end of that also. So I hope that you guys that are watching the videos, I hope you watch to the end, because I try to make the end of the video where you never know. Like, you may get a music video at the end, you may get something funny happen at the end of the video. Thank you, Kelly. Folks can learn from you learning as well. That's true. That's true. Braley, I think my female viewership has risen to, I think it's about 1.6%. You're watching it now, huh, Alan? Oh, man. So now you see my most embarrassing video ever. Okay. Thank you, Battle Axe. Thank you. All right, Kelly, I'm writing that one down. Let's see. So I just did a video. Like I mentioned, I just shot a video on how to play in the winter, but it's going to be winter for a few months. So the video you just mentioned, Kelly, could be an entirely different video than the one that I just talked about. So I like that. I like that idea. Thank you, Tom. Thank you so much. Thank you, Bradley. All right, Jack, you got it. Ash Larry, I don't know what that means. Yep, you got it, Kelly. And I actually, the video, yes. And again, that's going to be a different video. But even in the one that I'm talking about right now, I took one of the last tips that I gave. I took my swing caddy SC300 out, and I hit some shots with a 7-iron. Talked about how far I normally would expect to carry it, and I hit some shots and you can hear and see how far they actually went. Um, you can feel from, if I hit a 7-iron, carry about 146 is probably average. If I really hit it perfectly on the screws, it might carry 154. If I mishit it, it might carry 142. So I was able to talk about that as I hit these few shots, and I could compare, say, hey, that one was really good. It would have flew 154. This is how far it actually flew. I don't know if you're joking or you're serious there, Bradley. You tell me so many jokes. I don't know if you're serious or not. It could go either way, though. It could go either way. I could see where you're going there, Bradley. I could see where you're going. I like that, Bradley. I like that. I like that. I got to get in a little better shape, but I like that idea. Okay. 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 Actually, Larry, I don't even know if I should respond when you hit your 60-degree, 155 yards. I'm not sure if I should respond to any of this. Like, okay. Oh, boy. Andrew Joyner, I like your Halloween trick or treat commercial. That was good. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. The only thing I regret about that is because it was Halloween, so I could only do that video once. I won't be able to bring it back until next year. Thank you, Kelly. But I have some ideas for Christmas commercials too. Man, Bradley, that was a good idea. I never thought about that. Here I am just thinking you're always just joking with me. Oh, battle axe. I like that. I like that, Andrew. I like that. I was actually thinking about that. Like, man, I wish I could put that commercial out again. So maybe I will just do that again next week, maybe. So Battle Axe, was that a commercial or a video idea? I can't top you, Ashley. I don't I don't carry a 60-degree wedge, so yeah. That was a fun one. That was a fun one to do. He's the same. That was Burn. That's I call him Burn. His name is Birdie, but he was in the video I did, the little video I did on the Divide golf ball. You know, he's hilarious. So all right, guys. So, are there any more video ideas? Anything you guys want to see, or any more questions? Yeah, Kelly, I've done a few. Like I did the chipping one and some sand ones, but I could definitely do more of that. No doubt about it. The birdie ball, the green, or the actual birdie balls, Andrew? Thank you, Kelly. Thank you, thank you, Martins. That's right, Bradley. It's got to be fun. Got to keep it fun. So, Andrew, I got the birdie ball putting green in the basement, and I planned on doing a review of that. The birdie ball, the actual the training aid. Are you talking about like the balls that they have? I have some of those too, but I haven't really done anything with them yet. Battle Axe 65. I am not sure that Ashley Larry was being serious that he went from a 13 handicap to a plus point 0.7 over the course of a winter. I don't think he was being serious when he said that. All right, Tom, that's a good one. That's a good video, Tom. I can make a good video out of that. Yeah, I got you. Okay. Yeah, Andrew. Yeah, Andrew, that's good. I got some of those. I can do that. So, Tom, a lot of times, like I'll use my watch to get like front, middle, back of the green, and I'll shoot the distance to the flag, and that'll tell me. Obviously, it'll tell me, okay, this pin's in the back. So I kind of use both more when especially when I'm on an unfamiliar golf course. If I'm on a course I'm familiar with, then I'll just use my rangefinder. Yeah, I got that T9 watch that really really helps with that. Okay, guys. Well, I got a lot of ideas here. Front, middle, back, and the scope for carry. That's yep. I've got a lot of new ideas for different new videos from this live. That's why I do it, and I really appreciate that. Um, Look out because I'll have a video coming out playing golf in the winter. I got a vlog coming out. I've got the Max Fly Tour golf ball review coming out. I filmed probably I've got 25 videos already filmed just in case I get a harsh winter to where I can't go out, but I still have some ideas to where I'll be filming inside. I'm going to go to a sub 70 and film there. I've got the hack motion. I've, I've got a lot of videos coming up. I'm planning on, there's a facility that I'm trying to work with so that I can do club reviews to where they'll get demo clubs in and I can review them. Um, I'm really hoping that works out because that's going to be huge to where you guys can see the new Callaway club that comes out or Titleist club or whatever that might be. Yeah, if you're just going to use one battle axe, if you're just going to use one, I would use a rangefinder. Um, Now you can get both kind of cheaply. Like you can get some GPS watches now for I think you can get for $100. You can get the little Garmin things for $80 or $90 too. Voice Caddy sells some of those, so you can get those kind of cheap too. But if you're just going to choose one, I would choose a rangefinder, and check my channel because I've got probably 4 or 5 different rangefinder reviews on there. The last one I did was the Sigmund. And in the last video I talked about, I'm not going to say it's the most accurate rangefinder I've ever tested, but it's kind of the fastest to where you click and that thing has your yardage really quickly. So subscriber golf matches, definitely, definitely. All right, guys, you guys have any other ideas or questions? All right, so I'm probably going to do another live in 2 or 3 weeks, kind of update you guys on what's going on, get some more ideas. We're going to keep these ideas rolling. I don't ever want to run out of content or run out of content ideas. So I want to do the things that you guys want to see. All right, guys. Well, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. And I've got at least 2, probably 3 videos coming out this week. So keep an eye out for them. And like, comment, subscribe. Till next time, Mr. Short Hitter, out.